Now, I've already made videos talking about why a narcissistic person stops having sexual affection, sexual intimacy with their partner, with their spouse, with any romantic relationship that they are in. And it has everything to do with control. A narcissistic person will weaponize sex. And once they see that it's something you need, it's something that you enjoy, well, they're going to withhold it from you because they like to watch you squirm in agony and feel neglected and feel vulnerable. Plus, it gives them the added bonus of viewing their sex as a reward. That's right. The more you pine after it, the more you beg, the more you plead, the more they puff themselves up into this attitude of, well, first make me a sandwich, and then I'll think about giving you sex. I mean, I know it's ridiculous, but I've made a video, talks about the sick and twisted narcissistic male sexual fantasy that their sex is a reward for a woman. And it actually comes from the mouth of some porn star. You can watch this video right there. A lot of douchebag idiot guys follow along with this nonsense. Make me a sandwich and then I'll give you sex. It's nonsense. But I want to share with you in this message another reason, and this one's going to blow your socks off. No pun intended. Are you ready? Another reason why a narcissistic person will withhold sexual intimacy from you and affection is because they are jealous of your sexual pleasure. What? Come again, Kevin? No pun intended again. That's right. A narcissistic person can be insanely jealous of your sexuality, specifically your sexual pleasure. And out of this jealousy, they will withhold. They will even be angry. They might even be disgusted after having sex with you. We're going to talk about what this is, how do you know this is taking place in your relationship, and why. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. Before I do continue, I want to let you know that I'm here to support you. Down in the description box, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. I do take telephone calls as well as video calls through Zoom, FaceTime, and WhatsApp. If you're in a romantic partnership of any kind, especially a marriage, and there is a lack of sexual affection, a lack of intimacy, you do not have to suffer through this. This is an abandonment of the marriage. Head on down there, schedule some one-on-one time with me. I would love the opportunity to speak with you to help shed some light and help to regain your confidence and build your esteem back up so you can get out there and you can share love with somebody who deserves your love and somebody who's going to reciprocate it. In addition to one-on-one telephone calls, I also have a coaching program. My coaching program is live and in person each and every day. I do not abandon you with just some books that you have to read on your own time or some videos that you have to watch on your own time. I am spending my everyday with you to invest some support in a group setting. Every Tuesday night, we also have fellowship where we open up the Bible and we see what the Word of God has to say about this day and age in which we live. It's just full of narcissistic individuals. In addition to Royal We Fellowship, every Thursday night's Backstage Pass, where I share with you the inside information about being a coach, what it takes mentally, emotionally, physically, even technologically. So if you would like to learn how to create content, how to be a teacher, how to use your voice, schedule some time with me or join the Roe coaching program. I would love to see you in class. Now let's get into this wild topic of the narcissistic person's jealousy of your sexual pleasure. That's right. What would they be jealous of? Your ability to enjoy sexual pleasure, for one thing. Those of you who are intense feelers, you connect through physicality, you connect through the hugging, the kissing. When you enjoy a sexual experience with your partner, you're not just laying around like some dead fish, you're actually into it. Noises and all. Noises and body movements and just experiencing it because it's something that you really physically enjoy. And what you're going to discover with a narcissistic partner over time is they're going to be aggravated by your pleasure. They'll be aggravated by the noise that you make. They might make comments when you're done having sex like, really? That good? Or do you have to be like that? Do you have to exaggerate this? They're going to start to demean it and devalue it. Why? Because they're jealous. if they could really articulate why they're asking questions, why they're telling you that you're making it awkward, this and that, it comes down to their jealousy. Because they don't enjoy it that way. And now this is where it gets interesting, because you might be saying, but Kevin, this doesn't make sense, because in the beginning of the relationship, because this is where we always go, right? In the beginning of the relationship, they liked it. In the beginning of the relationship, they brought me to this place of climax. And I was noisy, and I was the same, and they acted like they were really into it too. Remember that in the beginning of a relationship with a narcissistic person, what you are experiencing is a version of them that is excited about breaking your boundaries. The fact that you enjoy sexuality was not even a thought in their mind at that point. They were just more turned on by the fact that they were breaking down your boundaries. They were pushing your limits. They met you, a good Christian person who was more closed off, and you're like, no, not yet. I'm not ready. That's what excited them. And through that experience, they got you to open up, started having sexual experiences with you. And of course, you were enjoying it, but their mind was more stuck in, that's right. Look at me. I just broke down their boundaries. I'm freaking awesome. And they're enjoying it. They're enjoying that I broke down their boundaries. Yes. But as the relationship progresses, they're no longer breaking down your boundaries. So what they're stuck with when they are experiencing a sexual encounter with you, when they're experiencing your climax with you, is they're actually experiencing you and how much you enjoy sexuality, how much you enjoy the pleasure of sex. They're witnessing your independent climax. And now you might be saying, yeah, but isn't it because of them? Not really. Your sexual pleasure is because of you. Because we're all different. Some people don't like sex. Some people don't care. You, on the other hand, are somebody who really gets into the climax. You get into the climatic episode, if you will. Noises and oohs and the ahs and the oh my God, even though you're not praying. Right? A narcissistic person is face to face with your true, authentic, sexual, pleasurable self. That's actually independent from them. It's what you want. It's what you like. It's how you enjoy it. It no longer necessarily is even because of them. This is what they're jealous of. They're jealous that they don't have that. They're jealous that they don't experience that type of pleasure. They're jealous that you can have that without them breaking in your boundaries and forcing you into something. Once it becomes something that you want in the relationship, there's no longer an excitement for them. Once it becomes something that you want, it becomes an expression of your independence and your autonomy. You're showing forth your authentic nature. You're a sexual person. You're an affectionate person. You're a lover. You're a toucher. You're a hugger. You're a kisser. And these things alone bring you pleasure, whether it's with the narcissistic person or somebody who really cares for you. One of the most amazing breakthrough moments I often have with my clients who tell me that, oh, they had the greatest sex with a narcissistic person, I often bring them back into this place of understanding something. No. They weren't the greatest sex you've experienced. You were the greatest sex that you've experienced. It just so happened that this narcissistic person you were dealing with pushed your boundaries and opened you up to something about you that maybe you weren't in tune with, but now you are. And now you get to know that about you, and you get to choose where you bring that in a relationship, hopefully in a marriage with somebody who loves you, respects you, honors you, loves your affection, loves how you enjoy sexuality just as much as you do. Because what you've experienced as a narcissistic person who simply got off on pushing your boundaries, but now that they are witnessing you experience the pleasure of sex on your own, it's almost as if they are just there in this jealous annoyance that they have to watch somebody enjoy sex. They're not pushing any boundaries. They're almost as if in their mind, it's like they have to give in to you because it's something you enjoy. How dare you enjoy something so much? I'm not saying it's easy to understand. It's sick. But then again, we are talking about narcissistic people here. Only a narcissist can become jealous of your sexual climax. It's unfortunate that they perhaps open the door for you to experience your sexual climax. But you don't have to live in a marriage or in a relationship where you are punished because you enjoy sexual climax. Because it's a part of your affection, it's a part of your love language, it's a part of what helps you to stay grounded, it's a part of what you have to offer and what you have to give. And if you are with a narcissistic spouse who has abandoned your marriage, has abandoned you affectionately, has abandoned you romantically, has abandoned you intimately, and it doesn't matter what their reason is, they can make up any excuse in the world. They can say that you've gained too much weight, you've stopped making them sandwiches, and therefore they're not going to reward you. Doesn't matter what their excuse is. Stop buying into their excuses. Stop buying into their demands. Simply look at them and understand this thing. You do not love me. That's period end. If you're with a narcissistic person who does not love the fact that you climax with them, that you climax and they get to be a part of it, if you are not experiencing a love like that, then you're not in a good relationship. Not at all. And it makes no sense for you to stay in a situation with somebody who's jealous and envious of your climax. As I said before, I'm here to support you. Down in the description box below this video, you'll find access for one-on-one appointments with me. I do take telephone calls as well as video calls through Zoom, FaceTime, and WhatsApp. So if you're in a marriage that's been abandoned, physically, mentally, emotionally, if you're in a romantic partnership that's been abandoned, or you're being toyed with, pushed back and forth, stop wasting your life. You deserve better than that. You are better than that. Head on down there, schedule some one-on-one time with me. Don't forget the Roe coaching program, where you also get access to Roe Fellowship every Tuesday night and Backstage Pass every Thursday night. Coming soon is going to be a workout program as well. Super excited. All kinds of great things coming this summer in the Royal We coaching program. So get down there, get started. I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We. Before I do leave, be sure to check out one of these videos right here, recommended by the YouTube algorithm, just for you because it knows what you've been watching. And be sure to subscribe if you're new to the Royal We channel. If you are subscribed, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future Royal We content. I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We. Have a great evening and a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye.